and thank you for joining us on our Tuesday night Business Booster call. It's great to see you coming in to support us, supporting you. And I guess that's the overarching strategy as we build momentum with these fortnightly calls, is understanding what you need to be more, do more, and drive your business further. So tonight we decided we'd take a look at behind the scenes, and I've asked Jason, who's our supervisor in customer service, to step up and give some, I guess, training, skill set, education on behind the scenes support mechanisms. And the strategy or objective behind this is we are seeing quite a bit of time taken up by the customer service team, sort of working as a secretariat, supporting you by doing things online that we believe we can empower you to do and do more of, to free up the consultant services team to do more with outbound calls, supportive calls. It's actually going to give us the opportunity to support you even more. So tonight it's about working together. We've got a few polls that we're going to roll out during the hour to ask you for input, because again, that provides good business data for us to decide where to from here, and what training has been important and is going to be important. So as I've set the platform for Jason, I want to say that, you know, I started working with Jason, the one thing that inspires me working with Jason is he's never too busy to put his hands up to support the team. He can be absolutely flat chat, and I'll add another job to his list of 100, and he's always willing to step up and help. He's working with me on upskilling the team. So we are working together to provide you with an amazing customer service team, spearheaded by someone who's enthusiastic, energetic, and really committed to supporting you on your journey. So I'm going to handball over to you, Jason.
Thank you.
And you've done a lot of preparation, so thank you for this.
Thanks, Jenny. Hi everyone, glad you could join us on the call tonight. So just bear with me while I share my screen. Okay, so I thought just tonight we would just cover off on a few things that you can actually do online yourself. As Jenny mentioned, you know, these are simple, quick and easy things that you can do that actually would free up our time, but also free up your time. You can actually do this 24 hours a day. So it's an online thing, so you don't have to wait for us to be open to actually, you know, get in contact with us to actually help you with inquiries. So we're just going to go through a few things and run a few polls. So we'll just start off with actually setting up an automatic order online. So so this is your login screen here. Hopefully everyone can see that. So au.manatech.com. Now you can also find this in Manatech links as well. So if you press on the shop icon, it will take you directly into here. Now I just want to point out as well, if you have trouble getting into this site on any particular browser, change it to another browser. You know, so if you do change it to another browser, you may be able to get in. Some browsers it works on, some browsers it doesn't, as well as others. So you just go into your sign in page. So this is your first screen when you actually log in. So it's going to have at the top here, it's going to have Australia, it's going to have what's currently in your shopping cart, your name, log out. And you're going to have these little toolbars across here. Home, Express Shop, automatic order, one-time order, my orders, my profile. So for this particular one, for an automatic order, we are going to go into automatic order. So say, for example, you want to set up an automatic order for yourself. So you click on there and brings you to this screen. And you can actually set your generation date. So we're gonna do one. So let's pick a date, say for example, the 21st. Now, it's really important to read this little bit over the side here. It can't be more than 3 months in the future. And don't forget, you can earn loyalty points every time you generate an automatic order. So this is a really good, I suppose, a business boosting selling tool as well, that you can actually, when you're actually signing up new people. So during your first 3 months, an automatic order must successfully process for you to complete the points you earned. So after the first 3 months, you will start getting points. If you miss an order within the first 3 months, you have to start over again. Okay, so you've got to maintain a consistent AO for 3 consecutive months in order to redeem points. You just click on Australia and just go continue. Another thing that's very important is, remember, there's only one automatic order per month allowed on each account. and it takes you into your shopping cart. Now, a change that was made a little while ago to the shopping cart was, see these numbers down here? They'll always be at number 1. So it's a system thing that actually sits at number 1. So it doesn't mean that when you actually go to your shopping cart, you're going to actually get one of each item. And a lot of people will ring up and say, but I don't want one of each item. Well, no, you're only going to get if you actually add it to the cart. So you pick your product. Let's say we want Emma-Toe's Life Twin Pack. We want one of them. If you want multiples of them, you just click there. And you just add it to your cart. You can go up here and review your cart. Now, this actually gives you an opportunity that if you've actually, for whatever reason, clicked the wrong thing, you can actually go here and remove the item. And you can go back in and continue shopping and add what you want. So it's given you there what it is, the price, the quantity. So if you click on proceed to checkout, and then it actually takes you into your shipping page. So it actually tells you where it's going to ship to. And if you want to change the shipping address, you can go there. It gives you place your order. You go continue to payment. Now this is where you'll need to actually put your card details in. Now you put all that in, and I should actually do that. Bear with me 1 minute. And I forgot to bring that in. So unfortunately, I won't be able to go and do that because I forgot to bring the other details in from the other room. So I don't want to hold everyone up. But you put things there and then you go review order. Now, I think I'm going to actually have to get that. So my severe apologies. I just need to duck away for 2 seconds while I get some details. I am really sorry. Sorry, Jenny.
No, that's all right.
Yep.
Look, this is good.
I forgot about this something. Yep.
No, it's all right.
Yep.
Already there's been a few things on the chat screen and someone asked if this was being recorded. So yes, it is, because I believe this can be utilised as training on an ongoing platform. And as I said, what I'm going to be asking the leaders to do is to look at best practice when enrolling people in and take them through this process to support them on their journey so that we can alleviate some of the time that the customer service team are being used as a back-end secretariat. And I say that again with a smile on my face. So you're business owners, the customer service team don't come as your personal assistants. Smile. Okay, back to you, Jason.
Yeah, sorry for that short delay, as they say. So you're going to put your details in here. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to show you this because I want to actually go through the whole process with you. Because the next step we're going to do, we're actually going to amend an automatic order as well. So that's why I wanted to do this.
No one's allowed to screenshot this, are they, Jason?
No, they aren't, unfortunately.
We will be
okay. We will be removing this. Obviously, with the red here, it means that I actually haven't completed it. So it won't let you go any further until you do that. Mm. Okay, so then it gives you a chance to review your order. Mm-hmm. So it's really important, this part here, because it actually says the next generation date. Mm-hmm. Current red generation date is the 21st of the 5th. We'll generate and ship again on the 20th of the 6th. Okay. So then you just press place your order. Ooh, valid credit card number. It's always good to check these things.
Yeah, that's a good check and balance. But somebody's just told me they've already got your number, Jason. So watch out. They're paying.
Oh, watch out! Watch out! I'll find out who that was that said that.
We trust our associates and field.
And see now it's got your order is processing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
An order has been submitted. You'll receive an email. So what will happen? An email will actually come to you as well that say that an order's been submitted. And this is your order summary. So you've got your product name, you've got your price, you've got your shipping costs. So the total it's going to cost me is $261.50 for what I've ordered. Okay. It's got your payment method. And as you can see, the credit card is all blacked out except for the last four. Shipping method, payment information, billing address, and shipping address. So all that information is on that page for you when you're doing that. So there you go. You've actually created an automatic order. So on your account. It's as simple as that. So let's maybe go in and amend an automatic order.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back into your automatic order, so this is your account. You got your bill to, you got your ship to, you got your credit, you got your order number. So this is going to generate on the 21st of the 5th. If you want to edit or cancel your automatic order, you can go into here. To modify or cancel this order, please enter the number used for payment. So this is really important that you've got to use the same card number. So it's actually a double check to make sure. If you click on edit order, it will actually tell you what is currently on your order down here. You can add or change products. And it takes you back into the shopping cart. And as you can see, that's my product that is on my current automatic order. So if we press remove from cart, it takes it from the cart. And say, for example, we want to buy some Glyco Cafe this time. We want to change it to a Glyco Cafe and a Manipul. So you just go the same again, add to your cart, review cart. Just tell me if I'm going too fast. Just, you know, don't.
No, you're getting some things up, Jason. So well
yep, good. So here it comes back to your automatic order screen again, and you go in your order summary. Mm-hmm. So you wanted to change it to your Glyco Cafe and your Manipul. And then you just double check your information again, and you press update. And it comes to review your order again. And then you go place order. So you're coming back to this screen, your order is processing. Your order has been submitted. You'll receive an email. Now, I went through that really quickly, but you know, it's so then you can actually go in and cancel an automatic order from there as well. So before we do that, we're actually going to go in and actually place a loyalty order to be shipped with our automatic order. I know I'm jumping around here a little bit, but while we're actually in this screen. So to place a loyalty order. Now, as you know, you can either place a loyalty order that gets shipped out with your automatic order, which means you'll only pay one lot of shipping, or you can choose to place a loyalty order at any other time, but we will charge you the shipping cost. Okay, so there's two ways you can do it. So if you click on one-time order, back up on your control panel again up the top, and you click this little box here, place a loyalty order. Mm-hmm. All right. And then you've got an option here, either to ship as a one-time order or ship with your automatic order. In this instance, we want it to ship with our automatic order. And bill to, ship to, we'll go continue. So you would have noticed on the first screen when we logged in, this particular person has $200 in loyalty points that they can use. So it actually tells you here, select products up to a total of $200. So it actually tells you here how much you've got as well. So remembering with a loyalty, you can only go up to that amount. You cannot go over. We get quite a lot of questions in customer service, like, can I order like use 150 of my points, which I've got, but my total is 200 and pay the extra $50. No, you can't. It has to be under the loyalty points, you know, that you can order. You know, we can't allow that to happen. So, so say for example, we've got $200. So we've got enough for an Ambertoes Life. So you click add to cart once again. You go review your cart. Now remembering we're actually going to organize this order with your automatic order, which means there's no shipping. Okay. So it just gets you to double check again. This is what I've ordered, an Ambertoes Life powder tub. This is what it's costing. Even though there's a cost there, you go proceed to checkout. So go continue to payment. And see how it's changed here. It goes items $1.99, shipping to $2.065, loyalty points $1.99. So then you go review order, place your order. Order total 0 down the bottom here. Your order is processing. So here's an order confirmation of your order. So you're ordering Ambertoes Life tub at $1.99. The subtotal, your loyalty points, 0 shipping, total 0. Then your payment information and your shipping address. And an email's been sent to your email. So that's how you, if you wanted to do a loyalty order as a one-time order, what you would do. So you wanted to pay the shipping. You would go place a loyalty order and go continue. And you would click here, ship as a one-time order. You go continue. And then what you would do, you would click your product again. Now you see here, because we've already done a loyalty order, and that's why it's coming up with here. It's only saying I've got $1 left. So if you imagine if that was $200 up there, I'd be able to do this. But because we've already spent them, that's just saying it's $1. So it's exactly the same process, but you will need to actually put a credit, a payment method in. Okay, so I think it's time for a poll, Liv, I think.
Liv just shared with me that we've got some challenges back in technically. Jason, Liv's going to come online and ask the questions live and ask people to respond on the chat.
Okay, cool.
I believe that's the way that we're going to do it.
So okay, cool. Yep.
Jason, I'm actually going to need you to give me video
Stop sharing
access again. No, just to give me video access.
Okay, how do I do that? I'm trying to think how to do that, Liv.
You stop screen share?
Stop screen share. That will, I don't think that will do it. Has that done it, Liv?
It hasn't, but that's okay. As long as you can hear me, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to improvise because of technology issues. So what we're going to do is just use the chat to capture your responses to this. So our first poll is, and if you can just wait for the responses, have you done any of these tasks online before? So again, those were a one-time order, a loyalty order, set up an automatic order, changed an automatic order, used Success Tracker, or no, you have never done any of these tasks before online. So I'd love to hear how many of these you have done, or if you have not done any.
Excuse me, Liv, but that's just come up on my screen. If I launch poll, because
you might be able to launch it. Yeah.
It might work for you. Can we try?
Yes, please. That would be great.
I'm going to launch it now.
Wow, good.
Okay, so I'm thinking, yes. I'm getting responses through, so
Yeah,
that's great. Okay.
I know we haven't covered Success Tracker yet, but we threw that in there anyway. So, yep.
Look, I'm sure there's a fair few of our leaders and associates are very confident and expert at this, but I guess we're trying to reach those that haven't had the support of their enroller or their upline, because they're the ones who are reaching out to customer service mostly. So this is giving us some good business data to work with going forward. So appreciate all of your transparency. Thank you. Okay. It's been up there for a minute and we've got 78% of our audience that have voted. So I'm going to stop it now. I'm going to end the poll. Okay. So let's share the results. Oh, okay. All right. So these are what we're getting. Oh, hang on. This is multiple choice, isn't it? Yeah. Interesting there. Loyalty order, 100% of our audience know how to do loyalty orders. No more calling from this team, Jason.
Yep, yep, exactly. I'll be taking note.
Okay, we've got you covered, team. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you for that. All right, so we don't want to relaunch poll one, so I'll take that. Okay, let's move on, Jason.
Yep, sure. Let me just go back to sharing my screen. Okay. So where did we get up to? So let's cover off on a one-time order now. So say for example, you wanted to just place a one-time order, not a loyalty order. You just follow the same process. So you leave that unclicked, you go continue. It brings you back in the same screen. Because we love our Amber Toast Live, as you can see, behind that way. We're going to order a twin pack again. You just double check that that's what you want. And you're just double checking your ship to method, where you want it shipped to. Now this time I'm not going to put my payment details in, but you basically do what we did before and you will get an email. So it's exactly the same as the other process as what we're setting up. It's just a different screen that it goes through, but it actually tells you up here. So it tells you what you're ordering, yeah, and your delivery fee. So your order total will be $261.50. So let's just go back. I know we're jumping around here a little bit, but I want to show you how to actually cancel an automatic order now, because we've got one set up for this particular customer. So we're in the automatic order screen again. So really we've only touched on two of these screens here, automatic order and one-time order, which is a lot of the functions that you'll be using with that. So of course you've got to put your card number in again. And you want to press on cancel order. And it actually says up here, are you sure you want to delete this order? So it gives you an opportunity to make sure you want to delete it. So I suppose very important to actually make sure you want to delete it, because as we know with automatic orders, if you miss out an automatic order 1 month, it mucks around with your loyalty points. So really important that you're checking the messages. So on this occasion, yes, we do want to delete it. Thank you, your order has been cancelled. You will receive an email confirming the cancellation. So that's actually been cancelled. So another tab you can look at as well, which is My Orders. Up here. And you can actually have a look here. If there's any automatic orders, they'll appear here. The enrollment order for this particular customer, that was the order number and that was the date it was created. Any one-time orders, order number, date it was created, what type of order. So 2 one-time orders, and they're processing a loyalty order as we speak, as we said there. And generated automatic orders. So you can actually see there when an order has been generated. So I think, I totally forgot all about all the polls. So should we do another poll?
Yeah, and I think I've been able to get Liv on.
Yep, get them. Get Liv on. Okay, cool. Yep, terrific. Yep.
You will have to unmute herself, I think. If not, yes.
Yep.
I'm back.
You're back.
Okay. Next poll we're going to launch is, do you use Success Tracker?
Well, we haven't covered Success Tracker yet, but that's okay, because this will actually give us an indication. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give it a few more seconds.
Yeah. We have some questions come up too, Jason, which we might do in a moment. Okay.
Of course we can, yeah.
Okay. And we'll share those results.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm being used to, we need to find out the reason for the non-continuance, and for those who are not using it and never, we need to upskill the value of the Success Tracker. So that's a good poll with business intelligence. Okay.
Definitely.
Thank you for sharing.
So I suppose I just wanted to touch base briefly on Success Tracker. We're not going to go into a lot of depth, but I just wanted to, I mean, because what we'll probably do later on is do another training session on Success Tracker.
Yeah, I think that's probably quite clear that we need to invest in a full session on the Success Tracker, Jason. Just give an intro tonight.
Definitely.
As we discussed earlier, and then we'll circle back on the questions. Okay.
For sure. Now I'm just going to actually, so with Success Tracker, there is 2 types. There's a basic and a premium. Obviously with the basic, it gives you basic view, and premium gives you the whole lot. Now also when you actually do sign up a new associate, they do get Success Tracker free for the first 3 months. So naturally as a business builder, you know, to actually have a Success Tracker to keep a track of your business is a really good thing. So as Jenny said, we're just going to touch base briefly on it. We're not going to go into a lot of detail. But just bear with me a minute. I just need to bring up another screen. I may have to just log back in here because it's probably taking me out.
That's all right, Jason. I think a lot of people are realizing while you're doing that, I guess what the value of what we're trying to do, as you know, I believe in, we're working in partnership, and at the moment we don't know what the broad base of associates don't know. So this is with everyone on the call, yes, sometimes we do corporate to field training. This is almost field to corporate training in the tools we've given you, how effective they are and where you need upskilling. So really do appreciate those who've given us their time to participate in the polls tonight. So back to you,
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, thanks, Jenny. So this is Success Tracker. There's a lot of things down the side here that you can actually do. You can search for, and I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to give you a brief overview. So you can customize your Success Tracker, reports overview. You can search for an associate detail, organizational profile, incentive. It might be better if I actually do this. Like a lot of reports here. So sorry, don't worry about incentives. So genealogy, you can actually see who's in your business and see where they're actually sitting in your tree view. Associates due for renewal, recognition, marketing, early warnings, bonus qualifications. Wow. All these things down here is all Success Tracker. So it's a lot of information there that you can actually use to help build your business. Now, I really like this thing along here, which is graphs. I use this quite a lot.
Yes.
Yep. So quite often if Jenny actually comes to me and wants to do a deep dive on somebody, I will actually come in here and get some graphs for her. And there's a lot of really good graphs here. So you can graph your DPV, and it usually graphs for about 12 months. So there's 12 months data behind all this. New enrollees by level. So it'll actually tell you how many people you've actually enrolled as a customer and as an associate. Leadership level history. It'll actually show you what leadership level you're on and what you have been on for the past 12 months. Enrollments by leg. A lot of this stuff is very, very useful to help build your business. To see where you've got people, to see where you need to be. And also, this is really good especially for the incentive for Dubai, you know, because you can actually track how many people you're actually enrolling. You know, you can get this information here as well. So I just wanted to touch base briefly on it to say there's a lot of information in there, and like I'm more than happy to answer questions about it because Success Tracker can be a bit daunting. But you know, once you actually, I'd encourage everyone to go in there and have a look around, play around with it. You know, you can't break it. You know, it's if you go into, you know, and it'll just give you the data that you want to give. You know,
Jason,
and have a look at it.
I'm sorry, Jason, may I interrupt?
Yep.
I don't want
Of
to.
course you can.
You know, we talked about giving a high-level overview. I'm interested in the next poll to see.
Yep, sure. Yep.
Because I've got a sense we've got experienced associates and leaders on the call, and we've got some new ones. I'd like to know a mix of those who would believe that in-depth Success Tracker training would be value add. And I've got a feeling that this may be where we ask a senior field leader to actually present on this, so to walk people through how they use the tools. But can we do that poll, Liv?
Yeah, of course we can. Yeah, great.
Yeah, we actually have two polls, so let's find out first. Did you know that Success Tracker is a valuable tool to help understand and build your business?
Do we need to share at this point the costs involved after the 3 months for the premium package, Jason, or not? I'm just asking a question.
Yep. It is. Let me go back.
Okay, so just sharing the results there.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Even that small group need to have the platform to learn about Success Tracker, and then we've got it on file as a library for associates coming in from now going forward that can actually utilize a recorded presentation of the Success Tracker as a best practice when enrolling someone. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And the next part of the poll, was it back to back with this one, Liv, or a bit later?
Yeah, let's run it now.
No, let's run it now. Yeah.
So would you like a dedicated training session on Success Tracker? That's a lot of yeses.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, I think we have to target that one as
we do. We do have to. Yeah.
Quick response. Yeah. Thank you for this, team. It's appreciated.
So
everybody, I think that's a training platform. Yep. That's probably the best business intelligence we've gathered so far on these business building calls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, back to you, Jason.
Back to me. I think I've covered everything I need to cover.
Okay.
Yeah. I know we're a little bit early, but I know we've got heaps of questions, maybe.
We did have one other poll.
Yep, we had one other poll. Yeah, we did actually.
Run that last poll.
Yeah, let's run that.
Which is just, you know.
Liv, I'm sorry, while you're doing that, I'm looking at the questions. Some people are recommending they're having trouble submitting, so we might circle back and have a look.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
and,
I think that's actually going to be an individual user issue in terms of their computers.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be coming from this end.
Right, okay. Just wanted to flag that. Okay.
That's okay. So I think that's one of those check your browser issues as well. Sometimes there are just some limitations on your browser version.
Okay.
Okay, so let's launch this poll, which is, do you feel you need more training on these online services?
Perhaps you've taken the mystery out of investigating.
Maybe.
Pages. We don't want many secretariat calls on one-time orders, loyalty orders. Setting up orders. No, I'm being cheeky. Okay. I think we will revert back and analyse that, and it may be one-on-one customer service call.
Yeah.
These are the outgoing calls that I think might be of value. We can identify who needs that support.
So there are your survey poll results. So there are a few people that would like some training.
Yeah, and my point, this is where we're empowering customer service. That's what it's all about, service, to help you build your business by checking in. And if you know, we do a group training and then a one-on-one training is more value add, then one of the team can connect with you and walk you through the process.
Definitely. Yeah,
I think that's
definitely.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Now, there was a couple of questions. Do you feel that you can take them?
Sure, if I can answer them, I'll answer them.
I've got on Q&A, but some have come up in the chat. So
stop sharing my screen. So, a moment.
Okay. Go into the Q&A first.
Okay,
from Pauline, shipping is usually standard. What do you click on to have it signed for?
You don't need to click anything to have it signed for. You just need to actually let us know at customer service, and we actually advise the warehouse.
Right. Okay.
And so we can actually advise them that you want it a signature required. Yeah.
Okay. So that might be something we capture in a Q&A spreadsheet to support this video presentation tonight. Okay.
Definitely. Yep.
And then another question from Bev. The one you shared, is this basic premium level?
The one I shared was the premium level, Bev. So that actually has everything on there.
Okay. All right. And can we advise the team what the cost is after 3 months, Jason? Or not?
Yeah. So the basic is $18, and then the premium I think is. Oh, I'm trying to think. I think it's around 30. I think I'd have to get. What
is the frequency of that payment, Jason?
It's monthly. It's monthly payment. So it's actually set up as an automatic payment per month, like an automatic order.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So you can stop it at any time if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Lynn's come up with the answer saying $30. So how about that?
Yep. There you go. Yep.
Can I just ask if you have any questions, just to put it into the Q&A section, because it's easier for us not to miss the questions there. Otherwise, with the chat, we have to scroll up and down to find your questions. Just make it a bit easier.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So, in the interests of being supportive and doing the right thing by everybody, I think you've done a great job tonight, Jason. And,
thank you.
We check what you and the team do to support the field. Another question's popped in the Q&A. Let me have a look at that one. From Sandra, is there an easy way to put through the loyalty point order combined with auto orders for the clients who we manage their accounts? Is that one you want to take on notice and answer, or can you do?
Yeah, there is no easy way, Sandra. You'd have to actually log into their account separately and do it that way. But I suppose if you have quite a few, it may be a little bit quicker to actually, I suppose, contact customer service, and we could put it through.
Okay.
In that circumstance, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then Sharon said there used to be a box ticked on an order at the bottom when making an order that gave you an option to tick signature required. Has that gone? By your response, I would say it has actually.
It has, yes, yep. So, yeah.
All right. And Bev's asked a question, which I need to take on notice actually, Bev. You're asking, are the new terms, i.e. Team 2 and Team 4, going to be included in the success tracker? I need to take that on notice because I'm not sure of that one, but Jason and I will investigate that.
Yep, definitely.
Back to the team on that one.
Yep.
It makes sense to have the success tracker, I was going to say updated, but there's more that needs to go on behind the scenes to get something like that changed. It could be a programming change, which could take a long time. So we'll raise the question, we'll investigate, and we'll get back to you on that one. Okay. We may be able to support you another way. So I've just made a note of that one. And then Marie has asked, can we get deliveries to a PO box? I'm not too sure about that one.
Yes, we can, but we can't deliver to a parcel locker. So we can deliver to a post office box, but not a parcel locker. There is a difference. Yep, but yeah.
Okay. Some good questions there. You're answering.
Yeah, very good questions.
You've got 10 out of 10 tonight. Well done. Well done. Okay. Well, look, I guess, we've done a timely presentation, a bit of an unusual one tonight, but absolutely very value add. And with respect to what I beginning to call my golden oldies, and that's nothing to do with age. It's about the time you've been with the company. It's good to see how you are utilising the tools behind the scenes. I guess the main focus tonight was make sure that everybody had the information to be able to support their business going forward. And, the back end, behind the scenes, is as important as training from the front end. So thank you for stepping up tonight, Jason. Really appreciate it.
No problem at all.
And other questions continue. Not off okay, now this one looks as though it's coming from Singapore. Is there a chance that after the redeemed the product and it went back into back order as it happened with automatic order? I'm not too sure. That could be a translation thing. Well, let's have a look at that one. That might be a one-on-one call to identify what the real issue is, because I haven't been able to clarify that question. So we need to make sure that gets a one-on-one phone call, Jason, to identify the question, get an answer. And as we sort of finish off the night, any tips on the associate information meeting, Aim High, that's coming up? Well, what I'm going to suggest at the end of this call is, if you haven't already registered for AIM, my suggestion is that you do indeed do so. We're covering quite a broad spectrum of training and support mechanisms and some exciting new information, which always usually comes from the marketing department. So I'm not going to say any more than that. No, I'm putting Sarah Wardrope, our Director of Marketing, on the spot. But there's a good reason for you, whether you have been in the company a long time or short time, to be on the AIM webinar. We're really making sure this is value add. And the benefit to you all is that you can sit in your lounge room or in your office with a coffee, a Glyco Cafe, or a shake, or a glass of wine, and watch us roll out one of what I think is going to be one of the most exciting events that we've had the opportunity to bring to you. So looking forward to sharing that in a couple of weeks' time. Please register. And just to share with you our existing field, that we will be sending a special invitation out to all the new associates, inviting them personally onto AIM to let them know that this is a great opportunity for them to get some good business skills to drive their business forward. So looking at all points, trying to be all things to all people, which is sometimes a challenge, but we want to encourage you to be more, do more, and be more successful. And probably on that note, it's probably a good time to wrap up the call tonight. So thanks to the team behind the scenes. Jason and your team. Olivia, you working hard and pulling out a few hairs as we frustrate you getting these done at the last minute. Appreciate all of you, and thanks to all of our associates and leaders for supporting us on this call tonight. Thank you, everyone. Look forward to circling back on AIM and then a follow-up with our next business building call. Tuesday night's become an event not to be missed. Thank you, guys. I'm going to say bye.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.